Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm trying to survive this day actually. My kids are at home.
All the best.
Just now, I was shouting at them like they are really testing my patience today. So, yes.
I understand, ma'am. This is motherhood.
Yes, and completely enjoying it.
No, that's wonderful. That's great. That's so. As we meet for the first time, let us introduce ourselves.
Sure,
So, is it comfortable for you to start first?
definitely. So I'm Sunita Rawat. I come from a beautiful place, Uttarakhand. I am mother to two little kids and a content creator. I run two YouTube channels, Sunita's English Adventure and Dear Listeners. Both are dedicated to English learning. And I teach spoken English to beginners and intermediates. That's pretty much about me.
Okay, that's wonderful. So, let me introduce myself also. So, I am Shruti Mukherjee and I am from Bangalore. And as of now, I am residing in Gujarat. And I have 13 years of experience as a communication trainer. And I'm here to help you out. And let's explore more about English, right?
Definitely. And as you have mentioned that you're from Bangalore, so don't you miss the weather of Bangalore? It's so popular for weather only.
Yes, yeah, it's only popular for weather, I must say, because if you talk about the traffic, oh my God, so it's always crowded. And definitely, if you have to reach the hospital also, then you have to first pray and then leave so that you don't find any traffic and you don't get stuck. So
Hmm.
this is a big thing. I miss the weather of Bangalore for sure. But out here in Gujarat, you will get confused with the weather.
Hmm.
Trust me, Sunita ma'am, you will. In the morning, it's cold, it's windy. In the afternoon, you have that scorching heat
Hmm.
where you would really take out your cardigan and keep it because it's so hot. You want
Hmm.
to turn on the AC, but again, at night, you want to sleep in a quilt. So,
Okay. So
confusing
you
weather indeed.
you get all shades of weather in a single day.
True that. True.
Do you
So
enjoy that?
I enjoy because it's my first visit to Baroda, Gujarat. So as of now, I'm enjoying it. I'm
Hmm.
enjoying the food and everything. So it's okay for me.
Hmm. Amazing. Good to know.
How's the weather at your place? I can see that you're wearing a cardigan. So yeah.
Mhm. Right now it's pleasant, but indoors it's definitely a bit chilly. But outside the weather is really bright and sunny. At night it becomes really chilly, like freezing cold.
Okay.
So very difficult to sit at a place at night.
Okay. That's great and wonderful. So let us start. So, Sunita ma'am, I want you to describe how is your day going in 3 words, not in sentence, but in 3 words.
Uh-huh. Autopilot mode and
That's a good one.
chaotic,
Okay.
chaotic, and third, how to explain that? It gets warm up here. I mean, I'm completely worked up, kind of, in the morning itself.
So is it like you are losing your temper, you want to say?
Yes, yes, yes. I told you I was already shouting at my kids before this session. So
Okay,
yes.
that's nice. That's wonderful, Sunita ma'am. Good to know this. You are teaching me, some good signs of being a mother. How does it feel? Okay, fine, great. Okay, so let us start today, right? And today's topic is a wonderful topic that we are going to talk about is small talks. It's kind of an icebreaker sessions. So now, when see it's our first day where we both are interacting with each other for the very first time. Sometimes, we sit among people, professionally as well, where you would find students as well. They're sitting quietly. And there's that uncomfortable zone that you get because you don't get an idea what to speak. And the students is also like one word answer that the student is giving, or maybe it's being silent. Now, what happens is that sometimes, we have these small talks where it acts as an icebreaker that, like I said, small conversations that makes both the person, comfortable. Like we started, right? You started off very nicely. That energetic was there, and you said, "I started my day with scolding my kids," right? Or maybe we introduced ourselves. I gave you a small activity. I asked how your day was. So this is how these small ice-breaking sessions are, where small we don't go personally and ask personal things, but it's how's your day going? Okay, that's nice, and we have to appreciate each other. So these small talks are really important. So I want to ask you: have you ever been in such situation where you've been uncomfortable and you don't know what to interact and how to interact with a person?
Yes, it had been pretty difficult for me until I was in my graduation. And in my graduation, and after that, I learned how to communicate with people or how to initiate these small talks. And that too by observing other people, how they are doing it, because it was really difficult for me to initiate a conversation first,
Yes,
being a very timid and reserved girl. So
I
I
feel.
can totally I can totally understand the pain of introvert people, right? It's really
Okay.
difficult to strike a conversation.
So are you an introvert person or you're an
Mhm.
extrovert?
I have become ambivert over time, but yes, in my childhood, I was extremely introvert. Not just introvert, but extremely introvert. I was called silencer of my class.
Okay.
So I would barely speak even a single word.
Oh, that's great and wonderful. So let's have small activity. We'll have an activity, right? Where I would act as a learner and you would be my team leader.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I am going to act as an extreme introvert and you're going to be team lead. Should we start this small role play and enact?
Sure, sure. So, do I need to set the picture first?
I'm Arya, the
Hmm.
person. It's my first day in the office, and you're my team leader. I got to know, right?
Hmm.
Let's start.
Hmm.
Good morning, ma'am. Yeah,
Good
I'm
morning.
trying to do that role. Don't laugh, ma'am.
Okay. Good morning, Arya. How are you? Welcome to the team.
Thank you. Good, good.
Amazing, amazing. It seems like you are pretty cute and reserved, but yes, we people are so open here and let's be friends with everyone. Why don't you introduce yourself a little bit so that people would know a little about you?
I am Arya. I am from Bangalore, and that's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Amazing, amazing. So, you have recently shifted to Bangalore?
No.
You've been here always?
Yes.
Great, great. So I feel that you are a good person or right person to let us also or to help us explore Bangalore actually. Would you like to take us along someday?
Sure.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, everybody give a big hand to Arya and let's welcome her in the team. And Arya, let's get back to the meeting and we'll let you know how our company works, how what projects our team is working on, right? And get comfortable over time. I know it's your new day. You'll feel a bit awkward today, but don't worry. We'll try our best to make you feel comfortable in this space.
Sure. Yeah.
Amazing.
It was good, Sunita ma'am. I was trying to control myself not to answer much. The way you were motivating as a person to me as
Mhm.
a first date was wonderful. You were appreciating me. That's good.
Mhm. But
Once
I was wondering how come you got recruited in this company? You're a bit too much reserved.
extreme reserved, I was trying to leave.
Ah.
I'm not.
Like people usually don't hire these kind of people. That's the thing.
Yes, I controlled myself not to smile too much. Maybe there are times, maybe when I am in the situation where I know no one, everybody is a stranger to me, right? And suddenly I get to meet my team lead. So it's kind of,
Mhm.
I get, It's okay, ma'am. I understand. That's fine. So, people tend to get nervous, right? They tend to get cold feet because I have strangers all around me. How to interact? And what you did, being my team lead, you were smiling, you were asking those small talks. That was good. And I guess these kind of small talks are really important, not only professionally, but as well as when we are sitting. I mean, like sometimes we have such guests where we are like, what to speak, how to start, what to start. So you can talk like this, right? How's your day
Right.
going? And what's your plan after this? Any plan for tomorrow? So these small two, three talks, will encourage the person to interact as well with you.
Right.
So let's have few more question answers rounds. Quickly, we'll have this.
Sure.
Okay. So we are gear up. Next question that I have to you is that do you initiate these small talks when you meet someone new, or do you wait for them to approach you first?
Now I definitely initiate, and I initiate with non-verbal cues like with a warm smile. Right? So I initiate with that, and then I welcome them if they are new to my house, like coming for the first time. I welcome them. I ask for their well-being and how they are feeling, and I tell them that yes, I'm also feeling so great to meet them. Right? So this is how we start, and then I offer them tea or coffee. That's how. And then we sit together and ask about some casual things, right? And this is how the conversation goes on. They'll
Oh,
also say something, I'll say something, and that's how.
okay. Okay, that's great. I'm somebody, who would wait. If I see the person is smiling, I'll go and approach the person. Or else I also become a bit timid. I said, should I? Should I not speak to the
Uh-huh.
person?
Yes,
That's good.
it also depends on the other person also. If that person is not really approachable or you don't feel welcome, then you also hesitate a bit to go
Yes.
and ask about something.
That's true. We get into
Mhm.
that uncomfortable zone where we are smiling and
Mhm.
trying to ask the person questions, and if we see the person
Mhm.
is really not smiling, really not answering, so we also somewhere we shut down. We don't
Right.
want to interact with the person.
Mhm.
Very good
And
point.
even when you're in the middle of a crowd, let's suppose you are at a metro station, and if you want to ask for direction, so you would look around and see who's the most smiling person here, and then you'll go and ask for the directions. Otherwise, with someone with a weird look or a serious look, you would never dare to ask something from them,
No,
right?
no, because we may get something very negative from them, so it's better we should stay away.
Moreover, these days you'll always find people uh, plugged in their headphones, like even at metro stations, they are into their own zone. So
Yes.
there is no scope for even asking something.
Can you
Right?
imagine a situation where you are at a metro station, you want to ask for direction or something? The person is already wearing that headphones or earbuds, and you ask the question, and
Uh-huh.
people are around you. They may
Uh-huh.
see you, and you don't get the reply from the person.
Uh-huh.
How is that situation to you?
In the first place, I would never ask because I'll keep saying, excuse me, and that person would not be able to hear me. Right? These days, people are using that heavy headphones kind of
Those
noise
are headphones.
cancellation with noise
Yes.
cancellation, right? So they can't hear outside noise. So that's definitely not a good move, but you better ask someone who is there to help you.
I have been into such situation where it was my first day at Bangalore. I wanted to catch the metro and get into it. The problem was I went to a person. My fault. Did not realize the person is wearing those earbuds. I
Mhm.
asked the person. The person did not reply me thrice. Then the
Okay.
security guard came to me, said, "Ma'am, he's unable to hear you." And I
Mhm.
asked, well, it was kind of a bit embarrassing for me at the same time.
Right, right, right. It happens.
It happens, yes.
And I tell you about metro stations also. When you get late for your office and you're exactly rushing for your office, and then there are these people who are completely engrossed in their phone, like they're watching movies or so, and
Yes.
moving too slowly like a tortoise, right? And you're getting late and you're like sliding here and there. You can't even ask them that please excuse me, give me a side. There is no scope for that also. But I struggled a lot when I was in my corporate life. That time I struggled a lot with this
I
thing.
struggled at the same time. Don't worry, ma'am. Okay, you said tortoise. It's actually tortoise.
Tortoise. Okay,
Tortoise.
yes. I
Tortoise. You know,
knew this, but I'm habitual to this wrong pronunciation.
we all are.
But
We all
yes.
are. Because,
Mm,
nowadays, that is what we've been taught in schools, right?
mhm.
Now, when we grew up or we have grown up, that is where we get to know and correct ourselves. I
Very
must say you're
true.
doing really well. And good content, you're speaking, you're interacting, there are no pauses. That's a wonderful thing for you. And
And the credit goes to you because you are like you have that aura that I'm able to be comfortable with you. But
no, thank you.
sometimes I stutter, sometimes I fumble. So depends who I am with.
Will happen. No, no, see, this will happen. If I say I don't fumble being a trainer, no, I do. But sometimes, we have to be smart enough to hide that and
Mhm.
show that like you are being, it's a first day. We for sure can get uncomfortable. But you with a smile is the best thing to hide all your weaknesses, ma'am. Trust me. It happens, right? So if I don't smile, I say, Sunita ma'am, how's your day going? You would simply know she's already nervous. What is she going to teach me?
Mhm.
So always have that smile that you really have, a wonderful smile. So this
Thank you
matters
so
a lot
much.
anytime. I have one more last question for you is do you like engaging in small talks or
Mhm.
prefer only deep, meaningful conversations? What do you prefer?
In my day-to-day life, I prefer engaging in small talks only because life got so busy. Like, I don't have time for deep conversations. But yes, when I attend these kind of conversation, something learning oriented, then I prefer to delve deeper into the topics. But in my day-to-day life or usual life, I always prefer small talks. I just ask about people's well-being, how they are doing in their life. If they have any important thing to share, then share. Otherwise, hang up the call because I don't have enough time. So that's the thing.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's great. And it was indeed a wonderful session with you. There are few things that I would like to give as a feedback. In the beginning, you were a bit fumbling, a bit that I observed you. But I'm like after 5-10 minutes, when you got comfortable with me, I saw that fluency it came. So that's the best thing. Try to, whatever conversation we have in the class, the best is stand in front of the mirror and try to talk to yourself or speak to yourself. Do you do this?
I never do this because of time constraints. Again, I don't get time.
I can give you the best thing that I personally did as a trainer
Mhm.
was we get frustrated sometimes and we cannot share this with everyone. Let's take it as a practice. Stand in front of the mirror, whatever frustration, just 2 minutes, not even 5-10 minutes. Just 2 minutes, give it to yourself and just speak.
Mhm.
Not in English. Sometimes we want to vent our anger out, in our own mother tongue.
Mhm.
Let's practice in this way out. It will really work. Maybe it's just not in 1 week you'll see that, change, but maybe after 15 days you'll find this. So when we fumble or in the starting that uncomfortable zone we have, it's
Mhm.
kind of a breaking the ice. It will happen for sure. So try this, ma'am. Okay, one more thing, your pronunciation. I'll write it out here for you.
Sure.
Voice pronunciation. Tortoise. Yes. You said life got so busy. Let's have a better word for this.
Erratic
Yes.
lifestyle.
Or
Uh,
swamped.
I'm completely swamped with a lot of things, completely snowed under, a lot of work. And there was this new word I recently learned, shambolic. Shambolic. Yes, that's also for erratic lifestyle, shambolic.
Yes.
Hmm.
So what I want you to any vocabulary, take it for a day. Vocabulary for the day. Try to use it. Use it with your kids.
Yes, yes. I do use with my kids a lot.
That's wonderful. And that's great. It was a wonderful session, Sunita ma'am. Keep smiling. I know you're going to scold your kids back again.
Maybe, I don't know. It depends on them, right? How I behave.
It's okay. So I'll wind your session up and keep working hard like this. Practice this every day. It will really help you out. Okay?
Definitely. It was really great meeting you and looking forward to our next meeting as well.
For sure. For sure. Okay. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
Welcome.
Take care.
You too.